Hey, what's up, guys? We're just hopping in here. I'm posting on my story. Justin, what's good, man? About to share the stream on my story, put it in Discord real quick, and then we're going to start producing. I'm going to show you guys some cool kick stuff on this stream. And then we're going to be doing feedback pretty soon, too. All good. Hey, good to hear that. I'm doing pretty well, actually. Had like good little morning. You know. Alright, let me... Oh, of course, they're going to call me right now. Okay. Yeah, let me throw this in the Discord real quick. And then we'll get to it. Are you planning on playing gigs soon? Yeah, man, I'm about to be dropping a lot more tracks this year. So, like, I think in the next few months, I'm going to get back out there. Because we're dropping a bunch of new stuff on Reflection this year. And I think it's going to make some waves. I got some very interesting tracks for you guys. And I'm going to be dropping more tracks this year, too. Can you send your tracks? Hey, Justin, for the feedback, send it. The Discord link is in the chat or in the description of the stream. Send it there, and I will listen to it pretty soon once we get a bunch in there. All right. Respectfully, you need to do a breakdown of X Club's new. Yeah, I know. The X Club stuff was doing well. I got to get back on that. I've got a trance one this next few days coming out. I'll do a new X Club soon. Great things. It sounds like that. But the music's actually done, and it really actually is coming out on my label, so, you know. It's going to be sick, though, guys. I'm really looking forward to dropping some new music this year. I'm about to drop next week. I'm dropping an edit with my boy Unforgiven. Actually, hold up. I'll give you guys a little preview. You guys want to hear this new track we're about to drop? Wait, let's hear it. Where is it at? Charles D. Hey, shout out Charles D. He and I are like homies, man. He's killing it with the drum code release and with like he's been playing around the world. Alright, that edit, I'm not going to play you guys anymore. That's dropping next week. I'm really hyped to start putting some more tracks out, guys. Oh, holla, hey, what's good to see you, man? Rob, hey, good to see you as always, man. I hope you got some cool new hard techno for us today. Alright, I'm gonna... Wait, where are we looking at here? Okay, wait, I'm gonna get that bass, and then let's get a kick. Punch. Okay, we're gonna put this at like, let's do like 145. I've been enjoying that lately. And we're gonna do this, but we're gonna do the trance bass over it. Hey, Wicked Jester, what's good, man? Zobek, good to see you. John and Leo, dude, for real. I mean, the thing is, you know, I just want to make the videos that I wish were there. That's literally it. Like, it's as simple as that. There were a lot of tutorials that I wished existed back when I was figuring all this music out. Back in like 2013, 2014, that era. And I'm here to put the work in to make those for you guys, you know? Alright, we're going to resample these. A lot of times when I use kick loops, I'll just like resample them. These are just some of mine. You can get these on electronicsamples.com. Some of the best samples on the market, you already know. Alright, let's duplicate that. And then we're just going to grab the rumble. And if you have your rumble, you can just like put it in a simpler there and just like get to it. Thinking you won't be well, that's why I gotta sell these sample packs and ghost productions and lessons and stuff, man, because it is true, it doesn't pay the bills. But I mean, you know, I'm just doing this honestly for the community, guys. Like the fact that I can help that, like, yes, I do have to pay my rent and I do have to buy food and stuff, but like, I mean, really, like, I just want to go down as having helped the game. Yo, Lex, what's good? I think you were talking about sending a track in earlier. Definitely send that through. Good to see you, man. So yeah, I've been liking these kicks and bass lines where it's like trance, but also you have the rumble. Like we'll set this up, you know, we'll do a good classic bass cut, right? The faster you go, the more you want it to bass cut. Hey, Ali, no problem. Anytime, man. Alright, maybe we're gonna throw a little Saturn on this kick and just kind of push it a little bit more. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but just did feedback check. Okay, sick. Yeah, I'm about to get in there, guys, pretty soon. Send your tracks for feedback in the Discord. Definitely send them soon because it fills up quick. But yeah, we just pushing this a little bit. This is a really good way to get the punch out of your kick. Especially like these EQs here. Why do you cut so high at 45? It seems high, but for one, not all of the bass is getting cut. Like this still does let through a little bit of the bass. And furthermore, it's just because it really like everything under that really just adds that like boom boom. Like you guys know what I'm talking about. Like you have a track that you think is dope, and then you try to play it in your car or at a rave or something, and all of a sudden it's just straight boom boom, like louder than the other elements of the track. So we're trying to avoid the boom with that. Oh hell yeah. See what I mean? But then you just gotta blend it. And this is the same technique I do on the channel when I'm not using plugins. Like I do this a lot with the Ableton Overdrive too, but it's obviously with Saturn, you know, you can really get in. Okay, so we got our nice rumble kick. I think I want to push this a little with some Saturn too. And the reason I'm not putting Saturn on the whole group is because I want to do these like differently. Yo, Danny. Hey, Acid Back. Good to see you, man. Love your work, the IDM production videos. Hey, thanks, bro. Glad I was able to help out. Video on Loose Legs by Demi. I want to hear that track. Someone send that in the feedback. And I'll actually listen. Because he has some crazy textures. We got Trump in the chat. Be murder. Hey. Hope the pack helped out, man. Appreciate the support. For real, for real. Make my max. Listen, bro. The only thing you're burning, Trump, is bridges. Jason Hertzko, good to see you again, man. Yeah, there we go. See what I mean? And then since it's blended, this is the whole secret, is the mix. It's like you need the mix on the distortion. You may look at distortions and be like, why do they have a mix? Well, this is why. Okay, so we're gonna have that, but then we're gonna also make a little trance bass on top. I was doing side trance basses for a while, like the 16th notes, but I don't know. Alright, let's do C. Hey, Ondine. The one that called me Julian Cobain. Shout out to you, bro. Dude, I hope I have as much swag as Kurt. What's up, my G? Trump, man. Love your vids, man. Hey. You may not be able to send a link in this chat. Alright, we're doing our... So you see, it's already like very fat and honestly kind of plucky without even having the envelope and the filter or anything. And then we want to bass cut this so it's not in the way. Alright, let's see what's going on in the feedback too. Hold up, I'll pull this up now so you guys can see it. Alright, let's see. If we get like a ton of them, I'll just hop right into this. But I think I want to let a few more get sent. Okay, yeah, we don't have that many yet. Guys, send your tracks to the Discord feedback. I'll be giving feedback very soon. And then we just have to get these working. I think I'm gonna go a little faster too. Hey, it's in the chat, man. And since this isn't doing the whole bass, we can make it a little shorter too. And I'm gonna do a layer with this. I'm trying to really fill this out. I was listening to some of these tracks, like on Rave Alert Records and stuff like that. Dude, those guys are like really getting these crazy rumbles and the trance bass, so I kind of want to do that. And see, if you high pass into the distortion, it works better. Have you some ski mask perks? I got a new ski mask video dropping next week, actually. I just finished that. You guys are going to see it. It's sick. I did the routine style. Would you rather never be stuck in traffic again or never get another cold? Honestly, never be stuck in traffic again. I could do with being sick. That's fine. As long as it's not like sickness, like vomiting. I don't want that. I'm the boss of Rainbow. Oh, really? Man, that label is crazy. I would love to talk to them. I did a video on them a little while ago. I love you too, Andy. Top of screen. Yeah, if you're looking for the Discord link to send tracks for feedback, guys, top of the description. I can't think right now. I need my coffee. Anybody here drink the what is this, triple shot from Starbucks? It's like definitely not good for your heart, but keeps me going. Okay, let's get this grooving. I'm gonna get this, like, hold up. Let's use one of mine. Let's go to the hard techno drum library. This thing really is perfect because, like, the hi-hats are just so fat. You don't have to do all this crazy layering. So true, yes, I have. And I've also signed some NDAs that I can't really talk about that kind of stuff too much. But yes, and I've just produced a lot, not just for big artists, but there's a few that I cannot really, you know. Champagne host by me. Red Bull for life. I can't do like regular energy drinks, man. Dude, I just get sick. It's gotta be like coffee. Writing, production, library music. Not really. I mean, that's not really something I'm super passionate about. Like, I really just try to do stuff I'm really passionate about, right? Like these tutorials. If you see me making those, you know, like I actually really want to do that, right? If I wanted to do the library music, I would. Do they reach out or is it labels? It's usually people reaching out to me. Yeah. Labels, managers, just individual artists. Hey, Casa Maximo, send it to the Discord link at the top of the description. There's a feedback channel. That's where you send it, and you can send a SoundCloud link. Okay, let's actually grab like one more hi-hat though, because I do want that, and then and these rave loops are crazy too. I've got a hidden techno. Nah, I really just do it all as myself. But I am doing a new project this year though with one of my friends called Splinter Cell. Wait, I'll show you guys the logo. Haha. And we got some tracks already done, but I'm kind of keeping it under wraps. You know how that goes. Wait, where is it? This thing is hard. Damn, I thought I had it on here. All right, well. Wait, hold up. I want to show you guys this. Splinter Cell, baby. Yeah, dropping some tracks this year. Actually, I'm going to tell you guys about this today. I'm doing a compilation. Reflection X Vindicate compilation. Mid-January, it's coming out. And there's going to be some Splinter Cell on there, as well as a ton of tracks from some of you guys, actually. And this next week, I'm uploading a mix for whatever it's called. I'm still listening to tracks for this today, but I'm uploading a mix on my channel where it's going to be all stream submitted tracks. It's going to be sick, actually. I'm really hyped for that. I do a lot of the graphic design myself, to be honest, because I did that for a minute. I was about to, like, there was a point in time where I thought I was going to be a graphic designer, actually, because I like that. I didn't think there was a lot of money with music to be made. Little did I know, but oh jeez, this is like bad. I can fix this. Do you make decent? Yeah, so I do. This is the only thing I do. Like, the only job I have is this YouTube channel and making music and producing for people. Can't do anything else. Yeah. Hey, Pablo Garcia, what's good? But that's why you guys see me working so hard with this stuff, man. I mean, I'm very grateful to have put the work in and built something here and to keep building it too, you know, but it can be stressful sometimes, but I wouldn't do anything else. Sector 9, what's good? Yo, Unforgiven. Dude, what's it called? I previewed the Pretty Boy Swag remix a little bit ago, but gotta keep that under wraps till next week. Yeah, Alex, do you have an Instagram for what John and Leo said? I actually would like to see it. I could always use help, but when it comes to like the artwork for Reflection and stuff, it's like, that's like my vision, you know? Alright, I'm going to do a little bit more on this, and then I'm going to go... Oh, wait, I'm going to go in and give feedback, guys. Wait, where is it? Damn. Okay, there we are. Alright, guys. So, yeah, just keep sending tracks in the Discord. I will be checking them out for feedback pretty soon. Barry, Ryan, good to see you, man. Ever have creative stale periods? Honestly, no. I feel like if you ever have, like, you know, a bit of a creativity block, it's actually, like... I've been hearing a lot of people talk about this. It's, like... That concept of maybe it's not like an actual block, but just more so. You know what I want to try? Actually, let's do a piano. But it's not an actual block. It's like the concept where really it's just because you're spending too much time trying to just make music. And what you need to do is like go and live. Like go to a party, go to a rave. Like hear some techno out, or like, you know, if you're writing lyrics, like you have to like have something happen to you that you can really write about. You know, and like. I think really creative block is a lot of times that. Okay, let's find like a crazy piano, and then I'm gonna distort it. I mean, also, it's like, it's just a matter of listening to like a lot of different stuff too. Like, considering the fact that we live in the time where you don't have to just buy one album and then that's like all that you own, you know? We have Spotify. There's so much. Yeah, there we go. There's so much out there to go get inspired by that it's like, I just feel like it's impossible to really get stuck, in my opinion. Earn comfortable income. I mean, I think it could definitely be. I'm trying to build it into something more, but I can't complain, you know. But I gotta work. I mean, it's not just, you know. You definitely gotta work, but you can make something comfortable. I would definitely like to build it a bit more though. Wait, I want to try some. The delay, man. I know. A lot of times the delay is what's gonna bring these things to life, you know? How you think of expanding your... Well, right now I'm trying to get better with like Google Ads. I really think that's the secret, because it's just the issue of like, you know, maybe not everybody knowing about it that would like it. It's just like a lot of times you just need to get eyes on your stuff. But the problem is, if you wanted to start doing ads, it's not just like, oh, let me just pay for some Google Ads. It's like, also, let me try the default preset in this pigments actually might be the move for what we're trying to do. But it's like, oh, well, it's actually like a skill to use ads. It's not just like, oh, let's just get ads, and then, you know. Okay, this is crazy. I'm gonna finish this today, probably. I think it's time for some feedback, though, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get an EP done in the next few weeks. I've got the edit dropping next week, plus that mix as well. I'm dropping that compilation in January. I'll have some music on there. Then I got another track, and then I'll probably do an EP or something after that. But yeah, guys, let's get to it. All right, where's the feedback at? All right, guys, if you haven't already, send a track in Discord. You know what time it is. Let's see. I want us to play. Okay, this first one is from Jay Dorian. Jessen, I've been seeing you in here for a minute. Let's hear this track. Dean, don't worry. It's only a matter of time. I have faith. Alright, we're starting off with some peak time. I think your kick could smack a little more. But, like, the difference, like, it's not, like, that much more. Like, it's literally the difference between, like, honestly, like, the same thing I was doing here, just, like, getting it from... to that, you know. I think you could use just a little bit more like smack in your kick. Is this mastered?
Is a glass of water. Color. Let us observe the effect.
Also, I feel like the low bass could have a little bit more definition to it too, and that could come from some distortion as well, like just more mid-range and like those kind of frequencies. notes are hitting though, and you got a good balance too. Like a lot of times with this stuff, people putting the kick up too high.
This is a glass of water, colorless, tasteless. It contains 100 gamma of LSD-25.
100 gamma.
Let us observe the effect.
These synths are actually great. The Burke.
Everything is in color, and I can feel the
Burke.
air. See it. I can see all the molecules.
But yeah, I think this. I mean, your breaks are nice, and that synth progression is great, dude.
I am one with what I am. I can sense everything in color.
This synth, I think that could use a bit more delay
I am one
or reverb.
with what I am.
But this is actually a case, you know, usually the issue is like use less of that and make it a better melody. This is actually a really good melody that you've got there. But I think if you would have just more reverb and delay on that, it would make that. Because it's like the atmosphere you're building is going to fit into that.
Everything in color.
I'm mixing on Octatrack the volume. Okay, well that's where you went wrong. It's using an Octatrack. I always talk about that, dude. I cannot figure those things out for the life of me. I watched 6DJ or you use that stuff and I'm just like, dude, how? Like, how are you doing this?
100 gamma of LSD.
Yeah, and I think the kick smacking through here more would definitely, like now that I'm hearing this part.
Let us observe the effect.
Literally, dude, they're impossible. And it's just like more learning how to use the device than it is making tracks, in my opinion. But everybody's different. So yeah, man, I mean, this is a great track. You've got a really, really cool atmosphere. I would make the kick smack a little bit more. I would definitely put some more reverb and delay on that lead to make it just a bit more like fitting with that atmosphere. And honestly, those main synths,
I can sense everything in color.
like that progression, that's crazy. Try having that, like the filter on that, open all the way in one of these drops when the kick is playing, because I think that would make it like really epic. Right now, it's like you're almost at that point of intensity. It's just so close. But actually a very cool techno track, Jesse. Thanks for sending that one through. Alright, this next one is from Lex Libid. And your track definitely wasn't I mean, dude, you need to finish that thing for sure. Like, that was not, those were tiny things to work on. More sound on the grumpy bass. Yeah, you could definitely have it a bit more. Have you tried Drip, bro? Are you talking about the Kyle Beats VST or whatever? Shout out to Kyle Beats, he ran it up. Love to have Ableton. This dude, literally just get a Scarlett. Wait, this is what I had for like forever. I only upgraded because I wanted to have like outputs so I could send audio through like pedals and stuff. But yeah, if you need an interface, just get one of these to focus right. Scarlett 2i2. It's all you'll ever need. Hey, Super Cluster Records. Thanks for coming through, man. Really about to drop this one. Alright, so Lex, this track is cool. I would bring your hi-hats up more. I think your kick and bass are definitely like a bit It's not even that they're too loud. It's just like the balance with the hi-hats is missing. Like, and I think you could, especially like the part of the hi-hat, you could really bring that out, and it would smack much more. Very swag, Doji, you're right. So yeah, this is not a bad track. I do think you could cut, like I think you could use a break in the middle around here and a break around here, like where I'm highlighting with the cursor, because I do think it's a bit repetitive. And just bring your percussion up a little bit. Other than that, it's a cool track. The melodies are sick. It just needs that like little bit better execution. Oh, this is about to be industrial. I already know. Okay, right away, the low end and that rumble is kind of missing. And the kick sample is not my favorite. Now the kick sample, honestly, you just need to EQ it a little bit and bring out a little, like bring down a little bit of the like mid highs, but the low end. Hey, Ross was good. Kick should be harder. Yeah, and I think that's like that balance with the rumble too, like because your kick here is so like smacking. If the rumble was like, you know, really like louder, it would help. Hey Ross, I appreciate the support, man. Send me a message on Discord afterwards. I know we were talking. I'd love to talk more. But I really appreciate the support, bro. You help me keep me going. Someone come DJ in Yarmouth. Where's that? I'll come. Okay, I actually really like this track. Like, where you're going with this is great. It's just the execution with that kick. Bring the rumble up. I'm going to actually message you because I want this one for the mix. Hey, sick track. Now you break it. Want to play in the subscriber mix. Just bring the rumble up more with the kick. And make the percussion a bit harder. That's really all I'm hearing here. Is it just needs like a little bit more of that rumble, and yeah, that percussion I think could just hit a little bit harder. But it's actually a very nice track once those melodies start coming in. Hey, love you, Ross. Yarmy for the faint of heart. Alright, yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say about this one, Ivan. Cool track. Like I said, please do finish that and send it to me for the mix. Would love to play. Super exhale vibes, yeah. Cool minimal, holla. This guy made a crazy track last time. That was really cool what you sent. Oh, let's go, baby. Hey, Kevin, much love. Yeah, this break is cool. Yo, this is crazy. I would love to play this in the mix. There's a little bit of execution stuff. Like, I think you could get a better kick sample. And you could get the bass a bit more full. I would honestly love to drop this on Reflection if you were trying to make it a little bit more, like, techno punchy. Or maybe not as, like, minimal house. Okay, this break, this was crazy. You need to have that. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. Okay, yeah, that break was insane. But the thing is, you don't have enough of it in the rest of the track. Like, I honestly just want to, like, message you about this a little bit. Crazy track, WRKGRP. Just need to do more of that break throughout and make it maybe a bit more hard techno or trancey, but please send for the mix, because that track is crazy and the break is really sick, but you could definitely do a lot more of that stuff throughout the track, I think, because that stuff that's happening in the break would be beautiful with, like, a hard drop, right? A lot, guys, but yeah, Ohala, definitely, like, you got some cool stuff going on, bro. Alright, let's hear this one from Jason Hersko, In My Bed. Minimal deep. Thanks a lot, bro. Hey, no problem, Ohala. Take that track and run. I meant to say, yeah, Danix, send it in the feedback on the Discord. That's what I'm looking at. This is grooving, this little organ thing and what you're doing here, but yeah, someone said, Alex said needs louder bass. I think it's that. I think the kick sample. Like, it's like two things. Okay, so for one, like, I would take, like, I'm just gonna use this bass because I have an example. Oh yeah, of course I gotta go fix this. Ha. Hee. Like, what you need to do is kind of take your envelope, like your filter envelope, and just extend the decay. Right now it's like a bit too much like this, you know, you need to, like, pull that out a bit. So there's that to make the bass a bit fatter. And it's also your kick. It's either, like, too quiet or it's, like, too saturated or something, but I think you could have a better kick in here that would make this whole thing work. Other than that, the hi-hats are good. What you're doing with that organ's really cool. You know, that feels super funky. It's literally just like that kick and bass. And the synth here is really cool too. Because if you got the kick really hitting, and again, that would even be as simple as just using, like, I show these samples a lot, but I have these, just like these fat 909s. Yeah, something like one of these. Honestly, send me a message if you want any of this. This would be such a tune. And I would actually love to play this one in the subscriber mix. It just needs that little bit more magic. All right, hold up. I'm gonna send you a message so you got those. All right, sick track, first one in the playlist. Just needs better kick and bass with a little more decay on the synth, so it's fatter. All right, but nice. That organ was very cool. Like that could just groove and groove over and over. All right, thanks for saying that one through. This next one is Criminal J from Pickery. I think that's how you say that. Let's hear it. Oh, here we go. Shrons, baby. Okay, but the thing that's happening here, you do have the crazy distorted hard kick. I think, like, if you watch today's tutorial, you can really see a lot about this, because I literally dropped a tutorial about this today, but you don't really have enough low end in it. It's like you are getting the crazy distorted mid-range, and it sounds industrial, but that, like, really isn't there. Like, here you see, you know, there's one that really is mostly low end, and I think that's what you're lacking. It's just too, like, you know, it doesn't really have the groove, because the groove is in the low end. Like, that's what people don't realize about dance music. You're not really dancing to the drums, you're dancing to the bass. So if you just have this in the mids, you know, it's not really going to be quite right. I'm not crazy about that synth, like the Hoover either. It's cool when it does, but it's just when it's da 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 da. That is cool. But yeah, man, you just need more low end in that bass, and then you need to do something a little better with the Hoover. I think there's too much like attack and like pitch envelope on the Hoover, so when you try to go like that, it gets kind of weird. My track isn't very dancey, but that's cool. You can literally send anything, Goji. Send me a country song for all I care. Everything by Goji. Yeah, this synth is cool.
I am the wind. No one can catch me.
It's like that Gen Z sound design. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, this reminds me of Blade.
Everything I know.
Who here loves Blade also?
I know everything, I know everything. Sweet attack, take back, GMS, carry lax, we fight, take back, take a hit, I relax, take a hit, I just laugh.
Put the track in Discord? Alright, I'll check that out.
I just laugh, yeah, I just laugh, ha ha, bet you should die. That's the way I used to be top notch, but I tend to fight good. Everything I know, everything I know.
Okay, this is actually crazy. It's hard. When the vocal comes in and you're just like, I know everything. All that is hard. Like, that's actually very dope. I think the drums could come in sooner, though. What's happening is you're getting to, like, here, and then it's kind of boring. And then I'll admit, when the drums hit here, they're a bit lackluster. Like, you know, that's one thing. Like, if we're talking about Blade and Drain Gang and all that stuff, you know, what those guys do is, like, the vocals are very simple, right? And, you know, they are like this. And the beats are just, like, God mode. Like, the production really has to be insane when you do stuff like this. And I know you could hear Drain Gang beats and think, oh, it's whatever. But no, like, I'm telling you, like, those guys know what they're doing with production. And it may not even always be, like they're, I don't know. I can talk about that stuff all day. But I think that your drums need to really smack more. And they need to come sooner. And I think it's like not just the like sounds or anything, but it's the actual pattern. Like, there really is like a groove to trap drums, you know, like, and where you place those kicks in relation to the claps and stuff. Someone's saying make it just melody. I would keep the drums and have them come in sooner, but do something crazier with the drums, like better groove. And the groove also will come from the samples. Like, I think some better drum samples. Because this actually is crazy, and the energy's sick. But if you lose the energy like halfway through, then it's kind of dying. This is crazy though, Goji. I want to check your stuff out. Wait. Yeah, see, these drums are great. Like these drums, like you could literally copy and paste these drums into this thing halfway through, and it would be fire. I love this kind of stuff personally, but yeah, that was actually crazy, Goji. It's just like small things to make it hit a bit more. Yo, let's hear this Damuja track actually, because I would love to know what's going on here. Melody breakdown. Yeah, you could definitely do some like jungle breaks in that too. Would be crazy, Goji. Okay, this isn't actually that crazy sound as that. But what he's playing with, what's making it sound so like atmospheric and crazy, is it's like reverb bass line. And I think what he's doing very well is it's mono, right? It's not messing anything up. It's not the kind of music where you need a lot of sub either. It's just like the groove of that, like it's just, and it's like a really tight reverb. I don't think it's really that complicated. The 303 sounds like when you use Ableton Analog to make a 303, honestly. I feel like I'm floating in a pool at yeah, literally. Alright, let's hear this one from Leonidas. Dropbox link, unmixed, unmastered. Y'all can DL if you want. Alright, let's hear this. Although to be honest, for the mix, you're gonna, if I like this and I want to play it, you're gonna have to send me a mastered one. Hey, Canna Club Chicago. I'm ever in town, I'll hit you up. Oh, this is cool where you're going with this. I think the bass could be a bit louder and more of like a fat Reese. Nice. Someone mastering. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna check that out. Someone was trying to get me to use the new Kirchhoff EQ. I'm curious though. I'm trying to find more plugins because I feel like I just have my like. Cause I don't, okay, so I use a lot of plugins actually. I don't just use Ableton stuff when I make my own tracks. I use just Ableton stuff in the videos because, you know, it's meant to be more like diplomatic. But I'm trying to find more plugins. The Kirchhoff EQ. I watched a video about it. I forget who it was. It was like that guy with like the mastering channel or whatever. The crazy hair. I forget. I'm not roasting him, by the way. Cool hair, but I'm just saying. That's how I remember him. Pro Q3, yeah, I mean Pro Q is just like that one, man. Okay, this is cool, but the drums aren't smacking. Like they sound too like muffled, like maybe behind too much compression, or like you're EQing out too much of the highs. It kind of sounds like the whole thing is compressed, maybe. And then that bass line is like pushing against it. Synplant, bro, I haven't used Synplant in years. I used to love that thing. Hold up, I'm about to download that. I learned about that from what's his name? Flume. He was the one talking about that. Dude, Synplant is like one of the coolest things that they've ever made for like audio plugins. Like that is an example. Like a lot of people say, oh, well, plugins aren't as good as hardware. That is an actual example of something that they just like could not make in hardware. Like the way that this thing works, you know? It's crazy. Isn't that from Flip? Yeah, there you go. Egbert? Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, for techno, this thing would probably be great because it really generates like crazy textures. You know, it does stuff you wouldn't normally do when you randomize it. Surge XT? Okay, we're looking that up. So yeah, this track, man, it's a bit too sleepy. Like, I think you could have more energy with this. And also, look at the waveform. You see how, like, these parts are so quiet compared to this? Obviously, it's going to be a little difference because, like, with drums and bass happening, it will be louder. But I think you need to make these parts fatter. And that's going to come from the bass being less subdued and more, like, mid-range in that. It's going to come from, like, maybe having some more, like, you know, percussion in this part. But yeah, definitely you have a cool idea here. It's just getting a bit sleepy. Know how to get into production for cinema. I mean, I know a lot of those guys will literally just watch like they'll play the scene on the screen in front of them while they're making the music. I think that really helps. I mean, I think when it comes to that cinematic stuff, it's the same thing as techno. Like, just study what's happening in those tracks. Like, you could literally, like, let's say you wanted to do something, you could literally get like trailer music and just put that into Ableton and go, okay, there's this and this and this. Let me do that. I think it's that. Problem with my opener, never find. I mean, yeah, you just gotta reference more tracks, John and Leonidas. Just reference, even if those headphones have a problem, just listen to some more, like, listen to the cost breakbeat tracks, like you're trying to do there, and just, like, study those, what they're doing. Okay, this sounds like it has some phasing issues. Can I send you a demo? Yeah, Loco, it's in the chat or in the description. And also, like, it's a bit messy. Like, everything feels really saturated. I think what you need to do, okay, you need to bring the kick up a little bit. Cut a little bit of sub out of the bass. For this trancey stuff, that whole sub cut thing that I always talk about, like cutting the low end out of your kick and bass, is like very important. That's what I noticed once I started doing these, like on the Pretty Boy Swag remix and stuff. These kinds of basses, you really got to sub cut. Sub cut your kick and bass, bring the kick up a little, and you need more of a hi-hat. Like, you need like that really punchy, like, yeah, you need that hi-hat that really, like, is gonna punch through the mix. Alright, thanks for sending that one through. This next one is from Gigs. That was a cool remix though, Ellen. If you make more like that, send it. But I like that trancey stuff. Being brutal might suck. Hey, this is no, I'm kidding. This is trash. No, it's not. I do think this build-up is taking too long, though. Like, that's like a 2-minute break. You don't need that long of a break. Even for techno. And your kick is way too quiet, too. You need to bring the kick up. 8:33. Yeah, I mean, it's still a lot of techno that's 8:33. Or like I was doing a lot of 8-minute tracks when I was doing peak time and stuff. Now I get kind of bored though. Like, I feel like you need to just cut the fat, you know? Like, this could definitely be 4 or 5 minutes. Yeah, your kick is definitely too quiet. Also sounds like you need to make your whole bass mono. Like, I will literally just take the whole bass, like everything. Like, let's actually do it here. Like, literally just group every bass element together and just convert that all to mono at once as one thing. That's gonna make everything smack more. Yeah, you just need to bring your kick up, man, and get the bass in mono and make those breaks shorter. You know, like, I think the break should be like 45 seconds, maybe. Alright. This next one is from Unforgiven. Let's hear it. Thanks for sending that one through, Gigs. Let's hear some hard techno. Okay, the kick is like not enough rumble. I think there's, hold up, I'm gonna fix my voice real quick. There's not quite enough low end coming through. Because you have like these punch layers, like the mid-range and high stuff. Yeah, you need a lot more low end in the kick. And I know sometimes like some of these plugins you use kind of export weird. So maybe it's something with that, because we've talked about that before. But also, I think the synths need a little bit more sauce. And that could be as simple as just, you know, taking it and like going from this to like putting some amp or something like that, maybe some Saturn, and just give it like more sauce. Also, I'm not crazy with that bass, like the actual notes. The da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Try to make that a bit more minor, or like maybe more like instead of, right now it sounds like maybe a root note and a fourth. Try like a note and then like try like this, like, you know. Like two notes that are really close, like a semitone apart, like that. This kick actually sounds like it's gonna be fire if you just get it balanced more and get the low end out. Also, your percussion needs to come up too. But yeah, it looks like you started that today, December 17th. Alright, thanks for sending that one through, Unforgiven. This next one is from Lucho M. Luis. Yeah, say what's up if you're in the chat. My boy. Cool artwork. Did you make this? Hey! This is cool. Wait, you made the art too? Like this? The artwork on this SoundCloud? Suck my... I'm not saying that name. This is great, man. Yeah, boy. This is really cool. Do you have a full mix of this that's like a bit longer? I would actually like to play that in the mix. I'm gonna send you a message. Boy is sick. Finish that, like give it a longer arrangement and send me the mastered version. I'd love to play it in the mix. That'd be a great opener track. Can we get a little heart there? Alright. Cool. Yeah, that was actually really cool, Luis. I can't even lie to you. Okay, this one. Okay, I already listened to one from you, so I'm gonna move forward and just do one from everybody for now. I'll make the full song. Okay, sick. Luis, I sent you a message. If you can get that done like this weekend, I'm going to record the mix next week. So I'd love to play that. Got another track that's like that would match well. Just let me know, guys. Alright, this one's from Moke. I think you guys saw him in the chat. Say what's up, Mo. Okay, I'm not crazy about this with the snare on the hitting with the kicks. Yeah, this is like, I feel like what's happening here is it's just like an issue with the samples. Like, your kick sample is not good for this, at least. Like, it's too, like, raw 909. Your hi-hat's alright. I think you could use a layer under it. Snare's too loud. You know, I think if you had, like, a more smacking kick, like one of these kind of hard techno kicks like I always talk about, like this. Oh, of course that's going to be like that. But you know what I'm talking about. Just like a better kick sample. Like the ones... Well, yeah, it's literally like drum samples. And I think you need something under this. Like, you need, like, a lot of times, like, these kind of tracks, they'll have, like, a psytrance bass, like, a underneath it or something. It's a bit too empty without, like, some kind of extra bass synth there. So, yeah, just switch out your drum samples a bit. Try to find some better ones, and I think you'll have something pretty good there. Alright, this next one is from Mabu. Oh, we got some hard groove. Okay. If Anarchy worked. Then yeah, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yo, Mabu, is this mastered? I would actually love to play this in the mix. This is a great track. I would bring the kick up a little bit. I'm gonna send you a little message. Forbidden Feelings is sick. Master it / bring the kick up and send me a download link. Would love to play in the subscriber mix. That was actually a sick little hard groove track, but yeah. Yo, Operculum, thank you for the donation. You can skip the line, actually. And thus capitalism was born. Yes, wait, where is, did you send yours in the feedback? Let's find it real quick. Because I will, if you guys send a donation, I will help you get to skip the line for sure. Alright, thanks for the donation, man. This one is from Operculum Audio. I'll go like in on this one. Hey, no problem, okay. Looks like he's related to Jesus. Well, actually, the gentrified Jesus, right? Because Jesus didn't really look like a white guy. I don't think. There's no way it was a white guy. Like, come on. It's so youthful, you'll never change. Reason, things for a season. It's all my fault, I'll never change. I hope when I look into your eyes. I wish I looked like Kurt, but alright, this is cool progressive trance. In my opinion, I think the vocals could use a little bit more reverb. When I said I tried, I really tried. And maybe like some formant shifting or something, you know, to just make it a bit more vibey and kind of less like dry. Cobain. That's gonna be my new hard techno. Like the vocals with a bit more reverb, and if you took like a formant shifter and just brought that down and made it deeper and darker, I think it would sound cool. Kick is too. Yeah, I think the kick needs to come up, and the bass could be fatter as well, which like would just come from like turning it up. Maybe adding a little bit more like flavor to it. Kind of what I was talking about with like putting amp on the bass or something like that. You know, just something to give it a bit more fatness and kind of like. The synth melody's cool. Like this whole track is like pretty solid. It's just that kick sample. And I think the drums could come up a bit more too, like the main drums, like the hi-hat and the clap. This lead is cool here. Are you in Canada? Nah, my brother lives in Canada though. I was there like a few weeks ago. Oh yeah, this lead is like, you have a ton of cool leads in here, and what's actually happening is good. I think it just needs a bit more like of the kick and a bit more of that bass. Learn from your cage. Hey, appreciate it, Luis. Glad I was able to help out, man. You made something cool. Also, your background percussion, I feel like you could use more sauce on that too, like the dun 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 dun. You know, all that stuff. Like you could drum bust that, maybe add like some filter delay or something to kind of fill it out. This is a cool like progressive trancey track. I think it just needs a little bit more magic in some places. And that bass could definitely come up because I think it's going to make it really feel full. And it's just a matter of volume, you know? It's not even... And yeah, I think the formant shifter on the vocal, like if you have a vocal like this, would make it really nice and vibey. Cowbell being smashed with a steel pipe. Let's just Google that and see if we can find an answer. Cowbell being smashed with a steel pipe. Let's see what that does. I ruined a perfectly normal cow. Okay, we don't need to go down this rabbit hole. Remember the one that shows a cowbell says more? Really? Still can't use FL Studio though. I mean, I know how to use it, but it's a nightmare. Yeah, this is like, you have so many cool moments in this track. I think it's just those little finesse work details. Send some more of your stuff though. Like, I'd love to hear something that you just recently made. But yeah, thanks for sending that one through, Operculum. Thanks for the donation, man. Really appreciate it. All donations are appreciated, guys. If you want to skip the line and jump right to the front, go ahead and send a donation. Alright, this next one is from Zzinc. Also, wait, I'm going to send you a message. Okay, this is like definitely pretty aggressive, but that kick and bass aren't quite there still. It's like being at the club. Exactly. This is a club, except you don't have to talk to anybody. You just sit at home and we're all in this chat. It's great. It's like what I wish the club actually was. Ableton tops it for me. Yeah. Oh god, Logic, dude. I cannot do Logic. Every time I try to. Because I thought about it, now that I'm on Mac, I was like, maybe I should, because it probably runs well since it's like made by Apple for the Mac, right? Bro, I cannot do Logic. Like the piano roll, the sampler, dude, trying to put drums in that sampler. Oh god. Ableton is just the one. This is really cool what you're doing with this vocal here. I think it could be less high pass though. Yeah, this would be great if you just, your hi-hat also is a bit too thin. So if you could get like a better kick sample, a better rumble that maybe has a bit more like reverb to it, you know, more atmosphere and isn't just like this rolling tom. Yeah, boy. EXS24, don't even say that. That's blasphemy around here. EXS24 is a nightmare. There's only one way to put that. Yeah, this track is cool. I think it gets a bit sleepy. It's very cool what you're doing with the vocals. The synths are good. It's just the execution on that main kick and that main hi-hat. But yo, someone asked about Bitwig. Yeah, Pablo. Okay, Bitwig, I mean, I would try it. I think I tried it back. It was like, yeah, 2013, 2014. I remember there was like the whole thing like, oh my god, you know, we're Bitwig is out. It's for Ableton users, whatever. I couldn't really get into it too much. I know it's cool, like the way you can work with like modulation and like it's kind of more modular. And also if you're on Linux, yeah, it's probably cool. But I don't know. I'm good with Ableton. You know. Watch so much of your content. Yeah, I mean, FL Studio. Someone said Logic reminds them. Nah, I would take FL over Logic still. Like, I don't know. I would take Reason over Logic at this point. Cubase? Dude, I haven't tried Cubase. That's that, like, because see, when I was coming up and it was like, you know, 2012. And I was trying to watch all those old like future music tutorials with the UK producers. They were all in Cubase, man. And I was just like, how are you guys using this? I remember my friend telling me about trying to sidechain in Cubase back in the mid 2000s, like how much you had to do. I was just like, nah, I'm good on this. I am good on that. Came back to FL Studio because of gliding basses. Really? But dude, with Ableton, yeah, the glides are like, I mean, you can just do that too. Where can you donate? Levi, just send it as a super chat on the stream. I think my PayPal might be in the description, but yeah, just do the super chat. That should be the one. Limitations can make many shine, though never knock another man's. Yeah, there you go. Hey, yo, when do you need tracks by for the mix? Well, today, pretty much by like today or tomorrow, because I'm going to record it next few days. Dropping it this week, right before I dropped the Pretty Boy Swag edit. You already know. Alright. Seriously, I think that's where I started. Super Mario Paint. Yo, talk about an impossible DAW, bro. Super Mario Paint. This thing, I don't know how people... Wait, where is it? The music? Dude, how do people do this?
Sounds on the same note.
Oh, shout out to this guy. He makes cool videos.
So I might have to adjust my melody a little bit, because otherwise I wouldn't really be able to fit in any other low. I didn't realize that there was one. Nearly.
Dude, I cannot do that. I tried that like one time back in the day, and I was just like, nah, I'm good. Zenworld, I know that dude. Zenworld, we did some collabs. We never did a tutorial. Back when I was in LA, though, I went over there, hung out with him a little bit. We did some sample packs together. We'll probably do a video together at some point. He's sick. I mean, yeah, he's been making great stuff since before I even made videos. But you know, I'd make music when I would tape the top 40. Had an old school. Oh my god. All right, let's pull up this next one from Danix, aka Ash Music. Machine, trying to make dance music with a machine. It's a good tool to make like grooves, but I think you would have a mess trying to do that. I don't remember. I think I discovered. Oh, that's cool, Lex. Yeah, man, I gotta hit up Zen World again. He responds to my stories sometimes on Instagram. You know, I think we're both just super busy. I love that dude, though. He's made some really cool stuff. Also, shout out Yassine Alice. Yeah, man. She's killing it. She had some tracks do really well on Alala as well. Favorite genre to make? Techno. Hands down. Techno. Or honestly, like guitar music. And that's why I do techno and why I don't do like all these other, like I could make a tech house EP, but I'm like, I just don't. I want to make techno. More reverb and formant shift. Yeah, literally, dude, those vocals with more reverb and formant shift would be sick. FL Studio. I know if I do the FL Studio, what's it called? Jungle or like Super Select Breakcore, dude, they would love that. I know. I need to do that one for sure. Westcliff. Okay, this is not my favorite kind of trance, if I'm being honest. I think it's just your kick needs to come up. It's like your kick and your drums are a bit too quiet. It sounds like everything's getting a bit compressed. So bring the kick up more and bring the bass up more, and this will be good. And the drums a little bit. Senior music vid. Yeah, man. Ghost Angel. Wait, everybody needs to go check this out. Hold up. This is so hard. Wait. You're my phantom love that got ripped out. Alright, you guys gotta go check that out. But yeah, I really love making that kind of stuff too. Oh, this is like ominous. Okay, right off the bat, this kick, I think it needs more, you know, it needs more of that, like, or not even like, but more like, boom, like it really needs that, like, hey, the chemist was good. But yeah, it needs more of that, like, low mid-range, like 100 to like 400 hertz. Right now, you have a lot of punch in your kick, but it's all in the high end and the mid-range. Also, yeah, everyone go listen to Ghost Angel right now. We about to blow it. Alright, so my track. Andrew, send it to the Discord link in the description. No, this just needs more low end, bro. Just bring up the low end. Oh, and that synth needs to be fatter too. Like, I would actually say try putting drum bus on that synth and fatten it up a bit. Or some kind of saturation. So you're painting. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, the picture's just gotta look how you see it in your head, but feedback helps. Alright, yeah, this one's cool. I think it gets a bit boring though. You could definitely use some more synths. You could fatten this synth up, and then your kick having more of that like low mid-range, like, you know, 100 to like 400 hertz would help a lot. But yeah, alright. Thanks for saying that one through. This next one is from Borden. Follow me. Upper on that kick. No, you good, Emo. You guys keep doing whatever you're doing. That's what the chat is for. Okay, this is moving nicely. I like these kind of trance grooves a lot. Yeah, man, don't ever feel bad about that in the chat, guys. Like, I'm just glad we can all help each other out. I'm pretty good. Are you just saying that to see if I'll just read it out loud? Okay, this is a great little trance track. The only thing that's wrong with it really is it's just missing like a main lead. You just need some kind of like a stronger lead. I honestly want to play that in the mix. Sick trance tune. Just needs a catchy lead slash motif. And it's done. Do that and send me download link. Would love to play. Yeah, because that track was tight, man. You just needed like some kind of a big motif, kind of like more memorable thing. Alright, let's see what this Instagram reel is about to be from AJ. A Beats. Alright, let's hear it. Okay to submit. Yeah, remixes are cool. Alright, it's a bit like, I think you just need more motion, bro. Like, that is not really, like, just that dum dum na na dum na na. You know, you need some kind of counterpoint to that, like more of like a bass line, like grooving underneath that, I think, because that keyboard on its own is a bit too flat. Recommend any drum synth VSTs? Honestly, Serum. Like making kicks and stuff in Serum would be great. Super useful stream. Yeah, I do these twice a week. Alright, literally my first ever attempt at both a dance track and a remix. It's in a different language and the vocals don't have the best isolation. Yeehaw, cowboy. Well, Serum's just really good for drum synthesis because, like, with the LFO, where you can draw in your own envelopes, I mean, there you go. That's all you need for drum synthesis. It's just to really be able to do details on the envelopes. Yeah, I think I did a video a while back about techno kicks with Serum. Wait, let's see. There's something about this. Alright, I made a ton of these. You're my phantom love. Okay, anyway. Ever used Vital? Is that the free one that's like... I'm pretty sure that's the free one, yeah? Hold up. Like, it's literally like you can just download it for free or something. But then, oh, I guess they have like you can get like bigger things. But yeah, that is definitely, I know you can use this the same as Serum and get like very far. Okay, this thing is cool. It's just a bit sleepy, bro. Like, it's kind of muffled. Like, you know, the bass line is kind of taking over everything. It's just a bit messy. Like, I would definitely just work on that. Try to make it a bit less like muffled. Yo, Ohala, thank you for the donation, man. CHF. Wait, I'm not actually sure what currency that is, if I'm being honest. Did you send another track? I will definitely go through and check it out if you haven't already. But I know you sent a few earlier. Appreciate the support, man. I really do. You've been sending some cool stuff. Alright, yo. Next one is from Steve. Hey guys, nice to meet you all. Here are my latest techno demos. Let's check this out. First though, hold up. Nifonium synth, let's see that. I'm good on Vital because I'm already using Serum. Let's see this. Plugin Alliance. I need to respond to their emails, low-key. It's just like a great, like vintage kind of analog. It's fat though. I mean, that's definitely as fat as like Diva or anything like that. Timing with these sales is probably under 30. Even at 50 is not bad, considering Serum is like 200. Okay, so it's normally 299. Okay, so there you go. But yeah, it looks good. It's got a lot of effects in it. It's got like a preamp, right? Really as good as Serum at the beginning. Everything that Serum technically can do better is mostly relevant later down the line if you learn. Yeah, I mean, all of these, like when you're at the beginning, dude, you know, you can really get far with like just simple stuff. Alright, this one's from Steve. Moving to Berlin. This is actually a cool track. I think the kick's too quiet though. Well, not I think, like it is too quiet. You could even use this same 909 kick, but just bring it up a bit. Yeah, man, this is a cool groove. I think it definitely goes on a bit too long with that synth. Like, I'd love for that main synth to disappear here. And then this drop, you don't have any more of the... Like, so get rid of that in, like, the second half of the track. Bring the kick up a lot, and that track will be great. Alright, thanks for saying that one through. This one is from Reeve, Faster Horses. Did I already play one from you? Woo! Shrines, baby! I would bring your ride down, though, and your hi-hats, too. I think you could bring, like... Because it's all getting crunched, and I know that's just from mastering. Okay, I actually love this. I want to play this in the mix. I'm going to send you a little message, though. Faster Horses, sick. Just bring down the ride / hi-hats. And make the master a little less crunchy. And send me download. Would love to play. Yeah, nice little fast, hard techno track. I don't have a lot to say about that. I think you just need to bring the cymbals down. And make it a little bit less crunchy on the master. Alright, this one, I'm pretty sure I already played this one from Perculum. Yeah, that one was cool. Once again, just bring up your kick and your bass. Alright, this one is from Lover of Chicken, aka Dave M. Okay, so your balance between the kick and the rumble is kind of off. Like, you could use some more punch in the rumble and then bring the kick down a little even. Drum Code Manchester must have been crazy, bro. Who else played? Also, you could use some drums here. Like just taking a drum loop and kind of like filtering it and putting it in the background. you actually have a good track here. It's just, yeah, you got to get a better balance between your kick and your rumble. And the hi-hats could come up a lot too and just be really well balanced. Alright, let's see. Alright, this next one is from Newt 888 Insects. This guy makes crazy techno. Honestly, I think the side bass, I know what you're doing, but it's kind of like crunching against the master a bit too much. Like, you have to be careful with those because they are so sharp. Especially if you got a lot of stuff in that same range on the EQ where that's hitting. Yes, very much. I could definitely see this on some Context Vibes. Maybe they wouldn't sign this because they do like peak time. This is cool. That melody's good too. I would just like, I think the side bass is just getting a bit. Look at that sausage. Pause. This break is sick too. I'd love to hear a longer break. Yeah, I really like this break, bro. I just think you don't have enough breaks. Like, it's just too much of that one loop. It definitely sounds like you made this on some hardware or something, which is sick. But, yeah, just more breaks. Even if it's like recording the hardware jam in and then working with it later, you know? Alright, this one's from Levi 30. Let's hear it. Oh, yeah. I like this. Hold up. Send me a download link. Wanna play it in the mix. Thanks, Chief. Yeah, this one's sick. I mean, this is like, it's all there. You know, the mix is good enough for the style. Should we call it limited? Limiterless. Yeah, this is a cool track, man. I don't really have a lot to say. I would maybe turn the hi-hats, like if I was mixing this myself, I would turn the hi-hats down a little bit. But like, honestly, for this style, you know, it works. Alright, we already played one from this guy. Let's play this one here from Deep Freak. Some house. Okay, the kick is too thin. And the low bass line, like that bass tone that's doing the low end, the dum dum dum. Which is a shame. You actually have a good groove. Like that hi-hat and clap hit together nicely. Track as a second drop? Yeah, Levi, send me that. Yeah, this is actually cool. It's just that kick and the low bass are too weak. Also, someone asked, does your mic duck when monitors play? Nah, it doesn't. Sometimes I have problems with it, but the secret here is the noise gate. If I turn that off, now watch what happens if I play something. See, it gets messy. And you get a bunch of echo. Wait, I think there's like another noise gate or something that's keeping it. But see how we're getting like some feedback now? Woo! Yeah, you gotta do the noise gate. That's the secret. Then you don't have to have headphones. Also, I have a Shure SM7B, which like already doesn't really pick up that much. It's very directional. Like, and even when you have, like, I have the input pretty cranked into my computer right now on the Scarlett. Like, it's maybe 80% of the way up, and it still is like a very quiet output with this mic. Alright, yeah, thanks for sending that one through, Deep Freak. Let's hear this next one from Off Limits, aka Rob. He's got cool hard techno. Any tips on networking? Yeah, I mean, just try to, you know, definitely don't be obnoxious with it, you know. It has to be organic. And try to see where you can provide value. Okay, I actually like this track a lot. It's good. It's just, yeah, definitely it sounds not mastered. You're doing great stuff. Honestly, most of your drums are good. The lead and the bass line are super cool. I think you just need a little bit of a better kick. Like, the actual kick punch is just not quite hitting. That's literally all it is there. Alright, well, thanks for sending that one through. This next one is from G666. Oh, that kick is smacking, boy. Although, honestly, the kick kind of sounds a bit too, like, raw drum machine. Yeah, this is... It's cool. I think you just gotta get that kick a little bit more modern, a little bit less like just straight 909 like that. Alright, this next one's from Greywood. Oh, we got some Neuro Hop. Okay, great with this kind of stuff. This reminds me of like Cohen sound. Like that super neuro but like hip hop kind of vibe. I think you could just use a bit more in the background, like with the basses. You know, like if you just had like an atmosphere, like a you know, something like that. That's like the background where it still has plenty of room for the basses, but just something so it's not just drums and bass. That would really do it for me. I mean, I don't know what to say. This is crazy. The sound design is insane. I would just say, yeah, like just a bit more of that kind of stuff. Alright, thanks for sending that one through. This next one is from M Panda. This one's got some cool atmosphere, Mad Panda. I think it just needs more drums. Like, you just gotta bring the drums up. I'd love to hear some more like textured percussion as well, like more like Foley sounds, like mid-range. Cause that stuff is a bit quiet for sure. And like a more detailed like progression in the actual like chords, right? But yeah, thanks for sending that one through, Mad Panda. Let's hear this next one from Colin HQ. Bro, gotta say. Hey, Roy, no problem, man. Glad I've been able to help you out, bro. That lead, that dun 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 dun, I think that's the note. It's a bit too high. I'd put that down an octave. And this one's cool, but what's happening is you have your kick, and then it sounds like you have like a distorted layer on top to kind of give it the mid-range and the punch. And that is a bit too loud. Like, you need more of the like low-end part of the kick. This is actually a good techno track. You have a really big break. You just need a bit less of the punch layer and more of the like low end in the kick. Good techno track though, Colin. Definitely keep sending more, because I would honestly love to play something if you make something like really clean. Alright, this one's from Royd. Oh, here we go. This is more my speed. Yup. Okay, the only thing I hear in this is just turn your kick and your bass up a little bit, so it's just a little bit more on top of the mix. That's it. Sick track, just turn kick / bass up a little so it's on top of mix. Master it and send me DL link. Wanna play it? Thanks. Yeah, because that was actually a cool track. I do not have a lot to say about that. Great melodies. Epic arrangement that works. Just needs a little bit more work. Alright. Oh, that was from LXD, actually. This one's from Roy. Alright, and I think this is going to be... We're going to close it off with this one, guys, because I got to head out in a moment here and do a little bit more work. I got some Ghost Productions I got to finish. I got to finish this next Reflection release as well. Thanks to everybody who came through. Let's hear this one from Roy. Okay, this kick could have more of the like what I keep talking about, like that 100 to 400 hertz punch.
Round, I see another reason.
And the break could use a bit more
What are we doing?
synths as well. I feel like you need like that those synths, you need those in the break more.
What are we doing?
And you can have more of a build up. Like I'd love to hear like a 16th note snare building up. It's literally just that. Bring the kick up a bit more, the like 100 to 400 hertz, like thick punch layer of it. More build up in the actual break. And more of those synths in the break. And that's literally it. And honestly, if you do that, send it to me to download and I'll play this in the mix. Because this is a nice, cool, dark, industrial type of track.
We doing?
Just needs a little bit more magic. But anyway, guys, yeah, so thanks to everybody who came through the stream. Really great listening to your tracks. We heard so many cool tracks today. I mean, there was some very interesting stuff. I look forward to this mix this week. I'm going to do an announcement video next few days about that. And then this week, we'll have the mix out. I'm going to send everybody a link to the clip of the track being played as well, so you guys can play it or put it on your Instagram and stuff like that. Thanks so much for the support, everybody. Everybody go to electronicsamples.com. Grab the best samples in dance music and electronic music right now. This will really help you take your tracks to the next level. Check out my lessons, ghost production, and track finishing as well. Would love to help you guys out. Take your career to the next level. Thanks so much for the support, everybody. I love you all. See you next week on the stream. Peace.